Hi guys, it's me, Boog.
And Dad.
From Boog and Dad TV. And
Right.
today we're going to be taking a look at me and Dad's Dewback collection.
Yeah, we would like to call this the Ultimate Dewback video. So for all you hardcore Dewback fans, this is the video for you.
If there's even any.
Of course there is. Dewbacks are awesome. We all love Dewbacks. Of course, we can't just go with the Dewbacks. What's a Dewback without a Sand Trooper? So this does include the Dewback and Sand Trooper.
Even a Lego.
Right, exactly. All right. So, yeah, to get started, what we're going to do is show you...
But we do actually have one more Dewback in the box.
Yeah, I'm going to show you our different versions of the Dewback. I'll start here, and then we'll get to each one, but I'll just go over it quickly. This one is a Lego Dewback with Sand Trooper.
Well, Lego Sand Trooper.
This is a vintage collection Dewback from 1977, 78, somewhere in there. He's one of the original ones.
There's when Sis was born?
No, when I was born.
Oh, okay.
He's about 40 years old. Yeah.
Actually,
maybe older than that. 42. What am I, 43? Yeah, he's going to be about that. So
I'm 10, by the way.
Yes, you're 10.
Just saying.
And then we have over here a Black Series, much more current Dewback in the 6-inch style, which I absolutely love. That's one of my favorite pieces we've gotten the whole time. And I'm not even a huge 6-inch fan, but love that. That is just so cool. And we got it for, I think, for Christmas this past year. He might have been out for maybe a year or two, something like that. But we'll get over him too.
But now let's get...
So, yeah, let's kind of slide everybody out of the way. And we will start the review.
Sand Trooper down.
So we've covered the loose figures that we have had out. And what we're going to also do is we're missing... The only thing we're really missing is the more current Dewback for the 3.75-inch figures. So what we have here is a Dewback, kind of a more current Dewback. It's still in the box from, let me find a year here for you, 2012. So 8 years old?
Yeah, not very old.
8 years old, yeah. The most current Dewback that I know they have made for the 3.75-inch figure. Obviously the 6-inch one is a lot newer, but this is the most current that I'm aware of. So we're gonna get to opening this, and while Boog's opening it, I'll show you off some of the other ones. Do you want to finish showing the box so they can see?
So here's the front of the box.
Right.
Here's the side with a picture, and the back with actually a picture of the figure.
Yep.
And the other side.
I think it's gonna be a little different looking than our other ones. It says something about 3D. What's the 3D stuff,
Discovered the Force in 3D.
Okay, so we may have to play around and see. I don't think I've ever discovered Force in 3D, so it might be new.
Okay, so...
All right, I'll help you out here. So
the unboxing,
Can we lower it a little bit so they can kind of see? All right, so there it comes.
It pretty much just comes like this, so let me grab the scissors.
And to discover the Force in 3D, you get these awesome little 3D glasses. That is going to be great. Can't wait to try that out.
I think it's Darth Maul.
It's
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul 3D glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it is Darth Maul 3D glasses. That is awesome. All right. Perfect for our show. Okay. All right, Boog.
And now we have the Dewback.
Yeah, kind of flip that up.
Ew. It has green stuff on it.
Oh, it does. He's kind of a gooey Dewback.
Ew.
Will you flick it up? Just to show them how it's packaged. So you got the two legs that you're going to have to assemble, one here, one here, and Dewback was kind of in there like this, I think. So he comes with, it's kind of odd, but he comes with two legs on there and two legs missing.
Okay.
Here's a really nice saddle here.
Nothing, number 1.
Yeah. And our Dewback, probably because he's been sitting in the box for, what do we say, 8 years, he's a little sticky. You know how kind of plastic gets after it's probably been in like a hot building or storage or something. Who knows? Maybe it's been in somebody's attic because we bought it off eBay. But yeah, he's definitely got a little icky, sticky feel to him. Or maybe that's realistic. Maybe that's how Dewbacks really feel.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I think we'll clean. I think we'll clean it just to make sure.
Yeah.
The video
doesn't look like we have any mouth articulation, which that's slightly disappointing.
Let me see.
But you know.
Again. Wait a minute. Let me
Yeah.
close the box. The box.
That's right. It's right here.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Then why does it have like a picture with his mouth open?
Yeah, that's not really. I agree. That's a little bit of false advertising there. He does not look like exactly like that. He looks more like this. So, just so you know, but Boog's gonna go ahead and get the leg snapped on.
He's just missing like.
And that's a really grossness on them.
I know.
Fingers there. I'm not sure.
Now, which leg is on where?
So we should be able to compare it to the back. So the long, skinny one would be the front.
Okay, so wait a minute. Set it up real quick. So this one would be this. Okay, this one goes there, and then this one goes here.
Yep, I think that's right. Oh, hold on a sec. Let's see. We're going to crush our display box. So let's move that out of the way.
Yeah.
Let Boog do a little extreme pressure.
It is on a ball joint.
I'll turn you down here a little bit so you can kind of see what he's doing.
See the action?
Right. Oh, well. All right, let me give it a shot here.
That's true.
Here should be a little difficult. Yeah, let's see if we can find a way to snap that on there. Whoa. I'm not sure if I can do this. I may have to have a hammer. That is a tight fit. Ugh. Well, this is definitely some trouble here. All right. Yeah, it's definitely the correct leg. I'm not really sure why he couldn't have fit in the box with both his legs on, or with all four of his legs. That's kind of odd. But that is kind of what happened to us here. So I think we finally had success. Finally. After the ultimate squeeze. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try the other one here.
Front leg.
Yeah, and I guess while I'm doing this, why don't you go over the Lego one and bring down his friends so they can kind of see him. I'll put this back up so we can get a better look.
I think it's the exact same figure.
It is, but it's kind of cool to see all the troopers with him.
Well, it's the Dewback collection, isn't the Sand Trooper collection yet?
Okay.
So he has teeth.
That one does have mouth articulation.
And he actually has teeth. He has teeth.
Right, with teeth.
Well, this one has painted on teeth. It's good enough.
Right. Yeah, can I turn the side? Let him see the side there.
He has little dots on him. And on his tail. Then there's the other side, pretty much the same design. I think we should maybe look. Okay. Okay, so the same design, and then there's this ugly mug.
Got him there. All right, we'll borrow him for just a second.
And then, this is removable. So you can have just a regular Dewback just walking around.
Super awesome.
Here's the Sand Trooper in the little seat. It can just go right back on, just like a regular little Lego.
Right.
And then you just for the little string on here, it is rubber. It's not it's rubber.
It's rubber.
And then so yeah, Lego
pretty
action.
cool.
And now you can just walk along.
All right, so I'm going to get up the star of the show here. This is the 2008 Dewback?
2012.
12, all right. And, of course, I put a little, one of our Saga collection Stormtroopers on the top here.
Yeah. Go check out, oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, a little disappointing that he doesn't fit on there much better. He's kind of sitting in an awkward spot. But his legs, he doesn't have the articulation to really spread out and straddle the saddle like it should. So that's about the best you can do as far as making him, posing him like he's riding it. But
well, it's kind of like the Lego.
Yeah, at least he kind of sits down in there better to where you can tell. But like I said, he doesn't really, his legs are kind of in the way. But pretty cool nonetheless.
And he falls down.
Oh no, yeah. We'll leave Sand Trooper over here. And I will show you some of the stuff that I like about this Dewback and some of the stuff I don't. All right, so let's give you a nice little side shot here.
I do think actually
The size is good. I like the size of it.
I do also think that the best one to compare it to is that one.
Yeah, the original vintage one.
Yeah, because neither does its mouth close.
Right. Now, I will say for the 3.75 inch figure, it's actually a little bit large, I think. Bigger than it needs to be. But I really love the detailing on the saddle. They did an awesome job with that. The bags here in the back. All that looks really, really good.
And me and Dad will actually be doing our
and the straps underneath are super nice.
Our best to least, our favorite to least favorite Dewback figure.
Right, and then on the mouth, you do got some articulation with the head. It will move back and forth, but unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of disappointing that his mouth is not open. You don't get any tongue or teeth action with this one. And I have to say, the look overall, even though I know, I guess the Dewback is a big lizard. This guy, he doesn't quite, I think because of his head shape, he doesn't really look like a Dewback. He's just slightly off. Like I said, he looks more like a lizard. And there is a difference.
No, not just a lizard, a giant lizard.
Yeah, this head shape is just not good. It's just a little bit too, I think, too triangular for what a Dewback actually looks like. And then, of course, here's the back. Nice long tail. So overall, like I said, not horrible, but not great either. Especially with the way that you don't really have a nice way of putting the figure on there. Now, I don't know. Maybe they make a Stormtrooper from this time period, or Sand Trooper from this time period that would actually, be able to sit on him well. Seems like that would have made sense. But if they do, I don't know about it. But there's your look. Like I said, with kind of the best you can do as far as setting the Sand Trooper on there.
So what do you give it?
And he's out for patrol.
So what do you give it? 1 out of 10.
Let me think about it. And then I'll let you know before the end of the video. But like Boog said, I think what we'll do now is compare it to
I think the plastic one is the best one to compare it to because neither can it show off some teeth.
Right, the vintage Dewback, which is here. Now I don't have a vintage Sand Trooper. I just got a regular trooper in there. He's actually a current trooper. He's from the new movies, Force Awakens, I believe. So, but I'll move him to the side.
Well,
get you a good look at him. So, like I said, this is your 1977-78 Dewback with saddle. Now, I think I am missing some pieces. He probably did come with some reins, maybe, but I don't have that. But he got a kind of cool articulation function, especially for way back then. You bend his tail, and his head moves.
Or, if you bend his face, his
tail moves. Yeah. And like I said, when he's in there, I think for the size, this maybe is just a little bit more appropriate. Yeah. Like I say, it kind of looks like that looks a little more natural, like he fits, and that's about the size the Dewback should be. But there's your look at the head, and if you look at these two heads, you can see this one, the one on the left, the more current one, 12 version.
Looks a little bit madder than the other one.
Yeah, he just looks a little more angrier. Maybe they did it on purpose, a little more dinosaur-ish looking.
But the other one is more like kid-friendly.
Yeah, this one, he just looks a little more friendlier. Kind of got a nicer, softer face. It's kind of rounder, not quite as triangular.
And it looks kind of cute.
Right. There's his underbelly, which is pretty much just white. And this straps on. The seat is removable.
Did you share the underbelly?
I think I did, yeah. And I really like the saddle on the 2012 version. That's really not bad at all. And then, of course, the way that your troopers go in, this is just a little push down, and they actually sit down in there. And it really gives them the cool look that they're riding. And you don't have to worry about when you're playing and falling out or anything like that.
Well, now let's compare it to the Lego.
Yeah, and then after seeing the way they've done this saddle and all of that, I have to say that they probably could have learned from this one and stuck with this design, especially with one this big, and gave you a hole to just slide your Sand Trooper down there. Probably would have looked a lot better versus him just kind of awkwardly riding up here at the top like this, So
let's compare it to the Lego now.
Yeah, now compared to the Lego version, I think even as far as the look of the Dewback goes, that Lego wins. Love the articulation with the mouth And just the whole shape, the mold, the sculpt of it. This actually looks more like, again, like a Dewback than this one does. He just kind of looks like a large lizard, maybe iguana. Yeah, it looks more like an iguana, I think.
Some sort of lizard.
Right. So, anyway, all right. So let's bring up the ultimate, in my opinion, Dewback that they have ever made.
Hey guys,
And this would be the Black Series. Oh, got a little dust on him. The Black Series Dewback. Dun dun dun. And here he is. I'll flick on the light here a little bit. See if that helps us some. Yeah, I think that lights him up a little bit better. And yeah, we can just slide him over there. But now, as you can see with this Dewback, they hit a home run. They just absolutely nailed it. I'll start off with the side. Like I said, the tail looks like pretty much exactly like it does from the movies. You've got a lot of articulation. You've even got toe articulation. The ankle moves. You've got another joint here. Same thing on all 4 feet. Just a lot of articulation where you can pose them kind of however you want to. Saddle is amazing. Pretty much exactly like what you see in A New Hope. Storage packs, the bedroll. Same thing on this side. Of course, the strap. It's even got these little kind of, I don't know if that's tape or what, some kind of bandage on it. It just makes it look really, really cool. The detail with this is just great. Skin texture is perfect. It feels right. Whereas he feels slimy. And the look from the front, and like I said, this, you even get the tongue in there, which is articulated, which is just really, really awesome. But this is, like I said, the ultimate Dewback for sure. Okay. Love this figure. One of my favorite pieces we have in the whole collection.
Okay.
Because they just did such a good job with this.
Okay, so now we're going to be ranking our Dewbacks from worst to best. Or least favorite to best.
Yes, let me go over the Sand Trooper since he come with that. Now, when you buy this Black Series Dewback, he does come with the Sand Trooper, as it should. And I just wanted to show him because, again, they did an awesome job with him, too. He is all of his equipment that you would see in the movie. Even got the little sand dirtiness on him. There's his pack. They just pretty much thought of everything. And he has the leg articulation to where he can actually straddle this. Sits in the seat just about perfect. And like I said, when he's on there, it looks really, really natural. The way it should. Just a perfect piece. Love this one. All right. So now where are we at, Boog?
So now it's time to be ranking our all of our Dewbacks from least favorite to favorite.
Okay.
So let's start with our least favorites.
All right.
Well, first maybe we should put all the troopers on their actual vehicle.
So does Boog want to go first?
Wait, where's the trooper that? Oh, here he is. Okay, so I decided to put all the Sand Troopers on there. Okay, so, well, let's start with Dad, because he's more the Star Wars guy.
Okay, so how am I going to rank these? All right, I think...
So, who's number 4?
Number 4 in this collection, I think, will be, unfortunately, the new guy we just got. The 2012 Dewback is going to have to come in at number 4. Just wasn't very impressed with what they did with this guy. Probably should have went back to the drawing board and tried again. And I will definitely be hoping that they come out with a version for the 3.75-inch figures in the vintage collection that is really, really similar to the 6-inch version. Doubt they will because they already made it for the 6-inch. But if they could do that for this scale, I'm in. We would definitely be buying him. But there he is. Not a total loss. Like I said, he's kind of cool looking. He'll be all right on our shelf. We'll get him up there. And he wasn't too expensive. I think I gave $30 for him on eBay. New in the box. So not too bad. But, like I said, just okay. All right, so that was number 4 for me. Number 3 in our collection is...
Yeah, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Number 4 for Boog.
I agree.
Oh, he also chooses the new one as the least favorite.
I like, Well, I like the saddle detail on it, but that's pretty much the only thing I kind of like on this figure. I agree with Dad. It's a slimy figure.
Boog really does not like that slime.
So, and I did not like how it was packaged either.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't like that it looks like a lizard.
Got it. Okay.
So who's Dad's number 3?
All right. So Dad now coming up with number 3. It will be dun 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 Lego Man, Lego Dewback. I think this is just a totally awesome figure for the Legos. Super cute looking. Great for kids. And like I said, for a Lego, they did a lot of great detailing. Really looks like a Dewback. All right, Boog, you're number 3. Oh, Boog's number 3 is going to be the vintage Dewback, all the way from 1977. What do you like about this, Boog?
I do like it more because it's more like kid friendly-ish.
Yep, I agree.
More than the 2012, so it's more like something like a kid could play with.
Right, definitely.
I do also like this.
Yeah, I like that feature. I think that's a great feature. And with him, also, they thought about the Sand Trooper, so he can be playing around. You can turn him upside down, whatever you want to do, and your Sand Trooper is not going to keep falling off.
Just the only thing I do not like about it is that how the Stormtrooper comes in.
You don't like that feature? I kind of like that feature, where he just kind of sits in the hole. Okay. All right, so that's going to be Boog's number 3.
Yeah.
All right, so Dad is now up with number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dad's on number 2. And number 2 on Dad's list, he's back again. The vintage 1977, 78 Dewback. Like I said, this is a great toy. It is held up awesome for all these years. Legs are a little loose, but man, this guy has seen some battles, and look at him. He still looks amazing. Seat and all, everything is good. Like I said, works like he's supposed to. He's ready for another 40 years, I think. Your kids will probably be playing with this. All right, so yeah, he's definitely number 2 on my list. Sometimes you can't beat the originals. All right, Boog, who's number 2?
Lego.
Boog goes with the Lego Dewback. Not a bad choice there either.
I really like this figure because it also has a mouth opening feature.
Right.
And I also like that they painted it on, so like because like if you like did like this plastic, it might hurt somebody if like you touch it.
So this is more of a smoother plastic, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but
better for kids.
I like that they painted on the T because they kind of hurt themselves. Maybe.
Right.
So and I also like that the little brown dots detail on the side of the Dewback.
Yeah, I think they did a great job with the Dewback.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's time for Dad's number 1.
And my number 1.
Oh, it looks like we both ended up with the same number 1. All right, well.
I actually want to know that we were pretty similar. Just we had the same last place. Pretty much we switched 3rd and 2nd.
Right, and then we both settled in on definitely the 6-inch as our number 1, as he should be. This is just an awesome
but the,
figure, vehicle, whatever you consider a Dewback to be. Like I said, this is the ultimate one, and if you're into Dewbacks, everyone should pick this up.
But
highly recommended.
But the Lego is definitely a very close second for me.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap it up.
See if we can even put all these Dewbacks on the table.
Yeah, I don't know if we can make them back up here again. I guess we can do them like this. Like that.
Okay, so...
All right, get the vintage guy in here.
We did it!
Thanks a lot, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the Ultimate Dewback video, and we will see you on the next one.
Okay, guys, make sure to subscribe to Big and Dad TV for some more awesome toy fun.
And hit the like button. Bye-bye.